All right, so Tommy is a great mystery to me. This is a Tommy Atkins mango, and for me, the very hardest one so far to figure out how, or whether or not it's ripe. These are all very firm. This one was just as firm. They don't give at all under your thumb, but when you cut into them, they sound unripe. They very much sound like you're cutting into an apple almost. When you get inside, they are mango ripe. I think they could be a little riper, but great juice. It really explodes in your mouth with juice because it's a little crunchier, a little crispier than a lot of the mango. So it's more along the lines of a semi-ripe pear for texture, maybe, or more like an American mango, Mexican mango. Menthol definitely on this one. Not as citrusy, but a little hint of pineapple maybe, which would be the citrus, but it's not as strong as like an orange. But you can see here that you've still got some green to it. It's hard to cut off the seed, but it's so big it doesn't matter. Going into the weekend, I would say this is one of my favorite mangoes. Now that I've tried a couple of those new varieties, this one, it disappoints me a little bit to come back to it. But Ed's stepping on the dog, and the dog wants to be right in the middle of this. So, still a very good, I would say this is a competent mango. It hits the right things. If you ever had mango, if you had this, you'd be like, yeah, it's a mango. Not a lot of surprises, except that you could never figure out when darn thing is ripe. It would take somebody, and it's going to take me a little bit to figure out these ones that don't give much under the thumb when they're ripe. So I'm going to leave these out this week. I wouldn't call them green mangoes though, so I don't know that I use them for chutney because I can't tell if they're green. So I'm at a disadvantage. Maybe they are green, but so maybe I will try chutney with these. But a lot of fiber in them. It does make them hard to figure out where to cut on the skin or on the seed, and they're hard to hold. But you can see when the mango's this big, does it really matter how close you can get? There, see, I'm cutting into the seed, but you can hear the fiber on this one, and I can tell you that they're a little tricky around the bottom of the seed. You can't get, there's a good cut, but those good cuts are harder to come by on this mango. I guess because it's a little more round, and the flat grain is a little bit harder to pick out, but you can't go up against that seed much. So, I don't know, at least now that mango's dealt with, isn't it? All right, another mango down. That's the leftover seed. You can see kind of leftover seed sort of like that beginning shape of the mango, fat and short and stubby and very round. You can't get too close to the seed on this one. It's Tommy Atkins.